Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nerding Out with Doug II. Today is May 2nd, 2020, and I'm going to start off with this episode with a review from my podcast over on iTunes. This one's from C. Huffman57, which this person posted on April 15th, 2020. He put out 5 stars. This person put 5 stars with a topic called Excited for More. And I quote, "I know this is only an intro, but I'm excited for Doug's insight into all the nerdy themes." End quote. C. Huffman57, I want to thank you for leaving me a 5-star review along with your comment over on iTunes. If you want to leave a comment, head over to iTunes and look up Nerding Out with Doug II. Now, the topic in hand. Comic book. Now, as some of you may not know, I've been a fan of comic books since I was about 4 or 5 years old, maybe 6 years old. The reason why I chose Comic Book Day as the topic in question is because every year, the first Wednesday of May is Comic Book Day, where you get a free comic book of selected comics, which you can be bought for both young and old alike. Unfortunately, with the coronavirus happening right now, it looks like it's canceled for the time being. That doesn't mean you cannot still get a free comic book. It's just that you have to go digitally for comic books, such as the ones over in Comixology. Comixology is what I'm looking for. The last time I went to a Comic Book Day event was May 2015 down in Arizona. The comic book store that I went to on a regular basis was called Samurai Comics in Glendale, Arizona. I don't know if it's still located in Glendale, Arizona, but I highly suggest that you go to Samurai Comics. When I went there, the staff was very friendly, very helpful. They answer a lot of questions and give you a lot of insights on different comic books and whatnot. The staff may have changed since I last visited, but if you currently live in Arizona or planning on traveling to Arizona in the future once the pandemic is over, and you're a comic book nerd like me, I suggest you go to Samurai Comics. I've been a regular to Samurai Comics off and on from 2008 till 2015. 2009 was the only year I've not gone to Samurai Comics because, well, for personal reasons, which I will not go into this episode because I feel like it's not necessary for me to talk about it. The topic at hand is comic books. Remember that. The first comic book I've received or gotten was Knuckles and Tiger. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Knuckles is one of many characters from Sonic-the-Hedgehog series. The reason I got it is because, at the time, Knuckles was one of my favorite characters from Sonic the Hedgehog video games. When I played Sonic and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis, it's like a top-loader game where you can put Sonic Hedgehog video games 1 through 3 on the cartridge, where it's like a big add-on. When I always played as Knuckles for Sonic and Knuckles. I have no idea why I liked him, but I did. But I will go to further details on my video game topic at a later date. From where I have gotten into Batman, which I've gotten first comic book I've gotten from Batman. I believe it is a two-part issue called Shipwreck, where Bruce Wayne and Batman are on a boat, and an incident had occurred on the boat. It was basically a party, like a masquerade party, and in a typical Batman fashion, something bad happens and what have you. For years, I was left on a cliffhanger because I only got enough money to get the first part of the Shipwreck two-part mini issues. The second part got like 2014, somewhere around there. And from there I went on to, I was subscribed, my mom helped me get subscribed to DC Comics, where every month they send you like what's going to happen, and usually they come out with a free comic book. I got issue number 0 of what is that called? Dark Knight? No, not Dark Knight Returns. It was Dark Victory. Yeah, there it is. Dark Victory. It takes place immediately after the Dark Victory, along with Long Halloween. It's basically like the origin story of Batman. How Batman found Dick Grayson to become the first Robin. And around 2014, I got Dark Victory, and I finally finished reading all 14 issues of Dark Victory. or not. Or not. Oh. And if you have not read Emperor Joker, basically like an endless Joker Joker got keep why he keeps oh gosh, the last comic books I've got, well, the American comic book. I think it was Dark Victory was the last comic book. No, actually, I take that back. It was I think it was issue 8 of Harley Quinn. I would love to say I've been reading it, but unfortunately, someone broke into the storage unit and took all my stuff. This happened back in November 2018. Yeah, I filed a police report, and the detective was supposed to call me up, but unfortunately, nothing came out of it. So I really hope whoever took my stuff, I hope he get caught. That's a strong possibility that the person is listening to this episode right now. So if you are, please do the right thing and turn yourself in and return my stuff, because I worked hard for it. Anyways, as for the Japanese comic book, in this case, a lot of manga. Oh God. Volume 22 of Blue Exorcist. Yeah, sorry for blanking out on the name of it. Trying to figure out which volume I had gotten. Which I will go into details about how I got into manga and anime in the next episode, which I will post in 2 weeks' time. Anyways, yeah, as far as like the comic books I still enjoy from time to time, just that, well, as far as like the American comic books, I don't, I've not like been keeping up to date with the American comic books other than this one YouTuber called Clownfish TV has been talking about Marvel and DC comics for some time now, about how everything's going downhill with the industry and for the American comic books between Marvel and DC Comics, which I highly recommend you subscribe to a YouTube channel, Clownfish TV. Yeah, I know I've been saying that, a lot of awkward long pauses, but I do apologize for it. It's still early on with the podcast. I'm hoping it will get better as time goes on. Well, that's all I can say about this episode. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode with, you can find my podcast, Nerding Out with Doug II, on Spreaker. That's SPREAKER. You can follow my podcast over on Spotify, and subscribe to my podcast over on iTunes. You can leave any star rating of your choosing with a review, good or bad. You can follow my Twitter account at ZombieWarrior88. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, ZombieWarrior88, and make sure to hit the notification bell by selecting all. That way you will not miss a single one of my videos on YouTube. Until then, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. And if you leave a review on my iTunes page, I will read your comment and see how many stars you have put on my iTunes page for my podcast, No Doubt with Doug II. And also, before I forget, I'm also on Google Podcasts, Nerding Out with Doug II. So, with that said, have a wonderful day. Take care. See you guys and gals next time. Love you guys.